A man from Eagle, Nebraska will likely remain behind bars until trial as his bond remains set at $500,000. This is an update now from the Cass-Graham. Michael Bruckner has been in jail since October of 2022, facing assault on an officer and other charges. On Monday, a Cass County, Nebraska district judge left his bond at $500,000. Prosecutors say the man on your screen remains a flight risk. Bruckner was arrested in October of 2022 after a domestic disturbance call at his home. He allegedly backed his vehicle into a Cass County sheriff's deputy and fled to Kansas, where he was later arrested.
Severe weather